You already know what it is, the Kitty G on EGTV. And today I got a wonderful, wonderful panel with everybody. I'm going to just zoom this out a slight bit so everyone can see everybody. So yeah, we got Patrick, Man City fan. We got Daryl. We got Chelsea fan there. Alan, Spurs fan. We got LaBill making his face reveal on the channel. My guy doing his thing, Manchester United fan. And we got Hussam in the cut. Today what we're going to be talking about, guys, is, yeah, he's playing ball. What we're going to be talking about today is Premier League season so far. We're going to go through the teams and we're going to kind of make our combined 11 of the best players so far in Premier League. While we're at it, we're going to end up talking about Newcastle and St. Maximin slightly, not too long. But then,
Welcome to the club, Newcastle. Welcome to the club.
What?
Welcome to the oil club, Newcastle. Welcome.
There. You know what? Let's just start there, guys. I'm concerned. I want to ask Hussam, Liverpool fan. LaBill, Manchester United fan. Alan, Spurs fan. Are you guys worried? Because the Chelsea and the Man City lot don't seem that worried.
Ooh. Listen, this is worrying. Okay, first of all, we're gonna, by the way, for everyone, Igal is actually coming on my channel. We're gonna discuss this. But the thing is, people are just happy, like extra happy, like, oh, I'm not happy for Newcastle at all. This makes this entire situation even worse. Like, people don't realize, like, I'm old enough. I remember when it was the big three, it was basically Arsenal, United, and Liverpool, the third biggest club in England, like in the Premier League and all that good stuff. And then Chelsea got bought by Roman Abramovich, so it became the big four. And then after that, Tottenham like suddenly just rose with Pochettino. And then after that, City took over and it became the big six. People don't realize this is going to make it the Super 7. Like, this is a problem. This is not a positive at all. People are like, oh yeah, I love Newcastle. Yeah, I love Newcastle too, because they're too irrelevant for me to hate them. But as soon as they start winning shit, they're going to become like annoying and relevant, and we're all going to be pissed off. So this is bad news for the Premier League, but good news for Newcastle and Newcastle only. And Patrick is smiling over there, but what he doesn't realize is Newcastle's owners are literally richer than the entirety of the Premier League. They could buy every single Premier League club. So we're talking about a different level of money here, Patrick. So if you see Mbappe and Haaland at Newcastle in 3 years, I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever.
There you go. LaBill, are you worried as a Manchester United fan? Surely.
Yeah, surely. You can't say that I'm not worried. It's going to be crazy and when it happens, actually. It's
gonna done.
Oh, it's done. Is it confirmed?
Yeah, so it's
done. It's confirmed. Sky Sports, everything.
Oh my
Newcastle
God,
fans are celebrating.
Confirmed by Newcastle Twitter as well, Labil. Where you been, bro?
It's a lovely day. It's a lovely day, you know. I'm so happy, Gawa. I don't know about the other people. I'm so happy, you know. All merchants are gonna be. You know what this? You know what they got. Yesterday, I felt something that you guys have been feeling. I felt threatened when I saw the numbers. Like, oh my God, this is how these other guys feel when they see the money from us. Now, this guy seems to be richer than Man City. But for a minute there, I know who is going to drop off now. I have a few teams I know that feeling deep inside. They know they're going to drop off. Liverpool is always stable. They always come back. But we know certain man who wear red might drop off finally. So you never know. That's United I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully they drop off.
Alan, what are you saying?
First of all, the person who's had the worst day out of all of this is Steve Bruce, because he has done it Newcastle United. He won't be there much longer, so he's gone. As a Spurs fan, I've been saying for some time, we don't compete because we don't spend the money. So it's just another team in the way for us. But I think for the Premier League, it's a good thing. Another team competing, which means it's just going to be even more competitive. Just means Liverpool and Man United have to spend more than what they do. Same with Arsenal, Spurs, which we're not going to do because our owners don't do it. Great day for Newcastle fans after putting up with Mike Ashley for so long. I just wish somebody would come and do that with Spurs and get rid of Enoch and Daniel Levy, but it's not going to happen. So, yeah, it's good for the Premier League going forward. I don't think it's going to happen as quick as people are thinking the next season or two. I think that'll be 3 to 5 years down the line, but yeah, it's going to be top 7 competing for the league if Spurs and Arsenal can get their act together.
Okay, and Daryl, I'm going to ask you the last question. What do you think? How long do you think it takes Newcastle to actually catch up to everybody else?
I'll be very honest, yeah. Give them 1 or 2 years. I'm not even joking. Look, I don't know if Sam mentioned it very slightly, but we have to understand how rich these guys are compared to everybody else. This is I believe it's the UAE, basically.
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, sorry, not even UAE, Saudi Arabia. That guy, the City owners, the PSG owners, that guy looks at them and just, he laughs at their bank accounts. Like, everybody needs to deep how rich this guy is. He is 10 times richer than City and Chelsea. And let's deep that at the time, Chelsea, when we got the money, everyone's like, oh my God, oil money. Then City got the money, everyone's like, oh my God, City's dominating. This guy, if the only thing we got to pray for is for FFP to be like more strictly done, because I was already getting mad at City because I felt like they weren't even following it. Now, if these guys, and we all know money makes the world, like you can do anything you want.
Yeah,
with your money.
true.
If these guys get the chance, yeah, I'm happy for Newcastle personally. Like their fans, I love their fans. I love their city. I've been around there. Like they are true passionate fans. They deserve something after all Mike Ashley's done. But once they get going, their own, honestly, the whole jokes about Haaland and Mbappe, and maybe not specifically them, but don't be surprised. Give it one season or two, or even 1 or 2 windows. They are going to bolster their team straight away. That guy can offer anybody like 600k. Bam. You want to come, Pogba? You're on your last contract? Come. Haaland, you want to come? Like he's going to buy anyone. Like you lot just watching it. I feel like he's going to completely
Igal, I have a
this league by
prediction
storm.
already from now. I'm gonna predict this. Literally within 2 months of the takeover, Newcastle are gonna get sponsored by Saudi Airlines, so they're gonna use that the same way. Nah, listen, they're gonna use it the same way that the City owners used Etihad, and they're basically gonna spend as much money in the name of sponsorship as they want. So listen, at the end of the day, everyone's like, oh, I'm happy. I'm not happy at all for Newcastle fans. Newcastle fans can go F themselves. I'm not happy at all. People like happy. We're happy because Newcastle are 12th right now. But when they start winning the big trophies, you're not going to be happy anymore. Just take yourself back when Chelsea, or we're like, oh yeah, Chelsea, that adds more competitive edge to the league, blah, blah, blah. And as soon as they start winning the big trophies, we're like, fuck Chelsea Football Club. Now it's going to be the same with Newcastle people. I am saying F them from the start. I am not happy. I'm not happy for Newcastle fans at all. They're too irrelevant for us to hate. Now it's going to be a totally different conversation. Just wait 2-3 years till they start winning the big trophies. Not one person will be happy. And now, by the way, this is exactly what you're going to get in the next 2 years.
What are you going to get?
I've been a Newcastle fan for a long time. I was a Newcastle fan ever since the days of Lee Boyer and Kieran Dyer. That's when I started supporting Newcastle. I didn't just support them because of the takeover. This is exactly what's going to happen. So just listen, just wait and see. And it's going to be the same shit with City. And it could genuinely be a thing where in the next 3-4 years, it's going to be Newcastle, City, and Chelsea as a top 3, and the rest of the big clubs fighting for that 4th spot. So this is going to be this is a problem. This is a massive problem, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy for Newcastle fans at all. I hope they get relegated. Now the agenda moves from Burnley to Newcastle. I want Newcastle relegated now. I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
Okay. So yeah. So let's just talk about each other's teams. Since we have the top 6 teams here, let's talk about the top 6 teams Premier League season so far. Do you want to start from the top or the bottom? let's go from the top.
Can you show us the table first? Can you show us the predictions table?
Let's look at the table. Okay, we'll get the table up.
There's
You're
someone I want to
happy,
talk to
Hassan,
about
but
the table.
Your lead's dwindling all the time. 4 points
Doesn't
from the top
matter.
4.
Does matter. Let's
Even
just
the
look at the
notes.
table because someone was chatting the most shit last week, and you know we'll see what happens.
Okay,
now.
let's talk about the Premier League table first. You got Chelsea
okay.
ahead of Liverpool, Man City 3rd, Manchester United 4th. At the moment, everyone would say these are the solidified top 4. You got Everton 5th, Brighton 6th, 7th. You have Brentford, 8th Tottenham, West Ham. Where's Arsenal? 10 Aston Villa, 11 Arsenal. and then can I just point out Leicester, who everyone was saying was going to get top 4 over Liverpool, are currently 13th, and Leeds, who people were saying were going to finish in the top 6, are currently 16th. Newcastle currently, just before the takeover, are in the relegation zone.
Newcastle.
I hope this continues. Inshallah, it
Okay,
continues.
so that is that table. And Hussam, I'm assuming you were talking about the actual table for the
Yes.
league, right? For the
Yes.
predictions.
Yeah,
just so
let's look
everyone
at it.
knows.
Yeah.
Hussam, you
look at
saying
the
last
table.
week somebody was talking shit. It was the week previously, but you didn't show up last week, so
Yo,
Yes,
I'm gonna
I
have
didn't
to
show
go
up for
downstairs
listen.
quickly.
Listen,
If you
I
guys
showed
can
up for 7
continue
weeks in a
talking.
row. It was 1 week off. It's fine.
Yo, if you guys
it's
can
fine.
just- Yo, guys, could you guys just hold it down? I need to come back 2 seconds.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, no worries. So basically, let me explain something to the audience right now. Alan was chatting the most shit on this show, and he was like, "Not for soon, Hussam. I'm gonna overtake you in the predictions league. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." Guess what happened that week? Hussam maintained the first place. You know what happened the week after? Hussam maintained the first place one more time. I know the thing is as well. You know what's really embarrassing, Alan? You let Mojo overtake you. That's the most embarrassing thing. The guy who has had the most wrong predictions in history of a predictions show has just overtaken you. So honestly, Alan, that's just like, listen, next time, the same way Tottenham need to know their level, you need to know your level as well. Don't chat to the first place. I need to
Okay.
chat to third and fourth. That's where you chat.
Are you finished? You finished?
Yes. Go on.
So let's just remember, you're 4 points ahead. It's 4 points coming in the top four, and you've had an extra week. We're a maximum. Shh. I let you speak. We're a maximum 30 points.
Not my fault.
Where the maximum 30 points is on offer, and you are ahead by 4 points over top four places. That's how bad your predictions are. I've caught you. Everyone's caught you. Me and Nix have caught you with one less week. You're welcome.
You haven't caught me. I'm still in first place.
I'll remember this at the end of the season when you're not first and you're about fourth or fifth. I remember this.
Okay. Just to let you guys know, the rankings right now are. Oh my God, you guys can tell I ran downstairs. Hussam's in first. Let me show you.
Let's do this.
Hussam loves this prediction stuff.
Yes, I do.
You guys want to do cheeky predictions? No, not right now.
No. For
we'll
what?
see where
For
you are at the
Nations
end of the
League?
season.
Who's gonna win?
Look at this. See this first. Don Hussam 6 has been next to first for like 8 weeks in a row, bro. You see from
There's only
day
been
one.
7 weeks. What are you chatting about?
Yeah.
No, it hasn't been 7 weeks. It's been 8 weeks because we did one before the first game week. You get me?
Did I drop to third? Oh my God.
Look at this, bro. Look at Alan.
The fact that Mo is second
So
is impressive.
My God. Good.
Sorry,
Just
guys,
like
I can't hear you.
Like Liverpool,
I can't hear any of you from
congratulations.
down there. I genuinely can't hear any of you from down there. Like I'm just at the top. I'm just rolling. I can
That's right.
genuinely hear anyone.
Okay. So this is like Liverpool.
So guys,
maybe
now
in the league in 7 weeks.
let's do the actual formations now. The Premier League 11. Let's talk about this. Who's been the best goalkeeper this season?
Ooh.
Listen, I'm gonna prove
This is a
I'm not
tough one.
biased, and I'm gonna say that from the start. I can sit here and say Alisson because there's a genuine argument. However, I'm just gonna be honest from the start. I'm gonna say Mendy has been the best keeper in the league this season.
Yep.
And you guys remember this when I put in some Liverpool players later on in the team, so you don't come at me with this biased shit, because Alisson could easily be in the team of the season because he's made a lot of saves. We all watched the Liverpool City game.
You can say that, Hussam, but when I look at it, Liverpool has still conceded 6 goals this season, the same amount
Brentford
as Man
Wait,
United.
guys,
you know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna cut
And
you
when I
out.
look at the teams,
How many has Alisson conceded?
You lot have faced Norwich, Brentford. You know, the only top teams you face, as I guess, is City and Chelsea. And Chelsea, you played half. You played
we don't
half,
know with Brentford. You could go to Brentford and draw. City could go there and draw.
But Mendy will still keep a clean sheet. Do you know what I mean? Most
how will you draw and keep a clean sheet? So Lukaku won't score.
0-0.
Exactly.
That's what happened.
No, but we all know that what's
Mendy
going
in
to
goal.
happen is Chelsea.
Listen, I think no one's going to argue this. Maybe Patrick will because he's shameless. But overall, Alisson is still the best keeper in the league. But right now on form, it has to be Mendy.
It is Mendy. And Gal, I'm going to cut you off for Gal. It's not Ramsdale. It's not.
Look. We're giving it to Mendy because of you know some of the saves are incredible. But don't go to the clean sheet because if you go to clean sheet, it's going to be Alisson and Edison. So let's just go to performance. I think it's Mendy.
I'm pretty sure
Mendy.
since he's come into Chelsea, has had a lot of clean sheets compared to both of your keepers.
Yeah.
You
Darren,
lot
this
can
is
go
on
look at the
form
stats.
right now. First
No, no,
seven games.
but Patrick just mentioned.
LeBron,
Okay, cool.
who do you think as a neutral?
I think De Gea has a big shot. I think De Gea this season has been phenomenal.
What?
Oh, what? Oh,
Man, I'm talking about Champions League.
He's
and
done
that.
well recently.
Nah, even
He's done
in the
well
Premier
recently.
League, I think even in the Premier League, he's been good. I think he's been.
But you lot have conceded 6 goals. Like I'm
Yeah,
looking at the
that's
actual
what I'm saying. I
statistics.
think he has a shout. I'm saying he has a shout, but I've
On
seen
form,
him-
technically, the best goalkeeper right now is Ederson and Ramsdale. No joke.
No, De Gea.
Oh
De Gea-
my god!
No, I'm not having it.
You
He's
lot
got
are
to
going
be
off
laughing.
of 1 or 2 games. This is crazy.
no,
actually, 4 games.
It's
4
Mendy. I
games.
know that. I know Edison has got more clean sheets, but Mendy's performance has been better. That's what I'm saying.
I
Igal,
don't
look,
know how-
there's the Liverpool and a City fan here, and we're both saying Mendy. I think that
Mendy.
genuinely
Okay,
shows.
so
you.
let's vote. Let's vote. There's 6 of us here. People in the chat vote. Who is the goalkeeper for this combined 11?
Mendy.
Mendy.
I'm gonna go with Mendy, but I'm
Mendy.
saying he has a shout. I'm saying. I think
Okay,
he's been
I
good.
was
It's
gonna
not
go
an
with
argument,
Ederson.
guys. It really is.
I was gonna go with Ederson or Ramsdale. But
I'll be real,
what
yeah.
are you gonna go, Patrick?
It's not
I was gonna go with Ramsdale. It's Mendy.
Okay, so Mendy's
Guys,
in.
can I just say one thing with the Ederson thing? Ederson is the best keeper with his ball is with the ball at his feet, which is incredible for City. No one denies that. But as a shot-stopping keeper, as a goalkeeper, so if we take City, Liverpool out of the equation, if we were to take all these goalkeepers, let's say to the Serie A, to become a Milan or Inter or Juve goalkeeper, Mendy and Alisson would work there. But Ederson possibly wouldn't, because Ederson at shot stopping, Patrick himself will admit, is not as good as Alisson and as Mendy.
In Benfica, he was mad. In Benfica, he was doing mad.
Yeah,
Like
but
in
that's
Benfica, that was
How long ago
incredible.
was that?
But you know what? This is what I can say about Edison. This is what I give respect to him. He doesn't see the ball many times, but sometimes when we have had where somebody goes through, he'll make that save that will help us. You know what I mean? So it's just the fact that he plays in the team where he can sit on a chair and smoke a cigar. But it is what it is. He still does his part. But anyway, shout out to De Gea, man. You're right about that.
Question, by the way, memorable mention, just before we move on, to the Brentford keeper. I think his name is Roja. He's been very good as well.
He's
so
good
we have
as
to
well.
memorable mention him.
Even the Brighton keeper as well. He's
Even
been
Ramsdale,
decent.
okay, just aside, even Ramsdale has been great. Let's be honest. For the games he's played, he's been great.
Okay. So now we're 18 minutes in and we've just gotten through the first player. Let's go to the next one. The next one is the right back situation. I am going to say this. Is there any candidates? Is there any candidates other than Trent? Because Cancelo is considered a left back this season.
Walker has been great.
Oh my God, this man just said Walker.
We're talking about defending. No, we're talking about defending. Walker is better. And he's doing better right now this season.
Let's be real,
According to what?
Let's be
Defending
real,
is better.
For this season, so far, Trent just there's no argument. Again, there is no argument. I don't think because Trent.
What exactly are you talking about? Are you talking about crossing and passing? That's what you're talking about.
I'm talking about everything as a football player. That's what I'm talking about.
So for me, I'll agree with
Patrick.
Trent,
You're capping so hard, you
went
went on mute. That's how much you're capping.
For me, I think Reece James, apart from getting sent off against Chelsea, Reece James had a really good start to the season.
No, Reece James got
agreed. Alan, I would look. I'm like, as you know,
Alan,
I'm a Chelsea fan here. I would say Reece,
but
Reece hasn't played that much.
No. What I'm saying is, what I said is what he's played. He's done really well.
Of course.
He was unfortunate. He got sent off, but apart from that, Reece James has done
to
really
be
well.
fair, back three tax.
Yeah.
Listen, T1 LDN is a Chelsea fan who watches my shows as well, and even he says Trent. So when he says Trent as a Chelsea fan, Nana, go down. He says I'm joking. Trent goes in. Yeah. So he says it. Like, listen, if after Tomiyasu gets a shout as well, not Loki. I'm not.
I'm still not sold on Trent defensively. I'm sorry, I'm still not sold.
I have to say something about this. Let me explain something to you, okay? This whole Trent can defend thing. Stop just being sheep and following the opinions of other people and regurgitating shit you just read. Let me. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. Last season, playing next to Reece Williams, and Nat Phillips, which is what Trent's worst ever season, higher tackle success, less likely to get dribbled past, and more ball recoveries per 90 than Walker, than Reece James, than Kieran Trippier, who all of you will say defend better. So listen, stop the cap.
Is it more than
Patrick, who's a better right back, Dani Alves or Arbeloa?
Dani Alves.
So why are you chatting shit then? Because Arbeloa is leveled defensively above Dani Alves. So I love the cap.
I don't know, man. Look. I don't know, man. And I'm not going to change it. Just for me, it's like he's a talented footballer. But I just feel like he gets done defensively. And this is
Bro,
by
he
watching your
hasn't
team.
done this season. That's my point. Like,
Okay.
I said, watch. He's improved defensively massively. Massively improved.
Okay. Can I just say something before we go on? Because obviously the Trent thing's fit. The Tomiyasu thing, yes, he's done well since he's come in, but the only team that have actually gone at him and caused him problems, like Brighton, and he looked average against Brighton.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. He saved our
Spurs
ass.
never caused you problems. Norwich never caused you problems. Burnley didn't. Brighton caused you problems, and he was exposed. Better class opposition, but with better quality players.
Okay.
Tomiyasu was awful in that game.
Let me say something.
Tomiyasu
was not awful against Brighton. He did not have the best game. Guess what? The reason was because the game plan. The game plan was to attack his side. But everybody here who has a good goalkeeper, they'll tell you that your goalkeeper has to be proactive and not reactive. He did not have to do hundreds of saves because guess what? Every time the ball came in, he tipped it out. Every time we're under any threat, he made sure that he had the back line and everybody sorted out.
Egal. My thing was about Tomiyasu getting exposed as a player, and you've gone instantly to the keeper, kept it to a player. I don't care about what the keeper did. Tomiyasu from the players was getting run ragged. When you come up better quality teams, you'll see him either, do really well, or you'll see him sink. And against one team, Brighton, who are doing really well at the moment, who haven't got quality players, he was exposed numerous times. So that's what I'm saying. You hype your players too quick and too soon. Just see what happens. He's not all-seeing, all-powerful until he goes against the teams like Man United and your Liverpools and all that. And then you see what he's like. One game where teams went at him and he did get exposed. So just be careful what you do with hyping your players.
Alan, but we're talking about on form. It's fair to say on form, he's probably the second best performer.
Yeah, on form. But hold on. Taibbi, the Man United keeper, had his first game. He got man of the match. Man United fans were bigging him up. 2 or 3 games later, he got dropped because he was awful. You can't base it on 2 or 3 games.
I completely agree with what you're saying, but we're doing this team based on form. If it were based on ability, Alisson goes in goal. But we're doing this based on form.
Exactly. That's
what you're saying is what you're saying is 100% correct. No one can deny it at all. We're just saying for the last 4 games on form, he has played well in just the last 4 games.
He has. Well,
is this for the past 4 games, or is this the Premier League so
far?
The
last 7 games.
Okay, 7 Premier League. So the Premier League so far.
Yes, not Champions.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, next we're gonna go defenders, right? We're gonna go center backs, and then we're gonna go left back after. So
should we even talk about it on the center backs?
Let me give you my honest opinion. I think it's been Trevor Chalobah and Diaz.
No, Rüdiger and Diaz.
What?
You know what? I'm actually changing my vote. I'm saying Rüdiger and Azpilicueta.
Okay, what is everyone saying? So we got Rüdiger, Azpilicueta, we got Diaz and Chalobah. Daryl, who are you going for?
Now, this is a hard one. I think we'll take a few seconds for this one. I think it's tough because Thiago Silva for me has had a.
It was going in with me, Thiago Silva.
The Tottenham game, he made a big difference for us. He was the guy. Like, I'll be honest, if I could, I'd put all of my Chelsea players in there. I really could, but there's 3 of them, so I can't even do that. But I think it's hard because Chalobah's been sick as well. But to be honest, I put Thiago and Rüdiger. I'll be honest.
Okay,
and that's probably a little bit biased, but for me, them 2 have been solid so far throughout this. So look, we're top of the league, and it's not been our attack. I'll tell you that it's not been our attack. It's our bloody defense, and they've been doing a job throughout.
Can I give you guys another fair shout? Brighton's Duffy has come back from Scotland, and he's been one of the best defenders, and he's actually been contributing to wins and by scoring goals and blocking shots, doing everything.
Listen, I'll honestly tell you, if honestly speaking right now, I think there are like probably 6-7 contenders for these two spots. I'd say all three of Chelsea's defenders. I'd say Diaz and Laporte are contenders. And from Liverpool, I'd say Matip, not even Van Dijk, on
There's
form.
no
So
Liverpool defender getting in. You can see the
just,
3
no,
goals
I'm saying
against
on
Brentford.
form, it's Matip. So it's all of these 6 that have a
And
shout.
Gabriel.
Let's
Gabriel,
be real
yeah,
though.
on form.
No,
Yeah,
let's be
on
real
form.
though.
He
Laporte
played
doesn't
well,
deserve
but
to get in after how he got spun
yeah,
by Salah.
yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
So
Wait. So you're saying that if you get spun or something happens to you, because every defender in the top
Laporte
4
got
has
put in
had
a
his day.
spliff. Let's be real. Laporte got put in a spliff. When
Okay,
Salah scored that goal,
he did. Salah sent
Wait,
him
he
back.
got put in a
players got
spliff.
put
I'm
in
sorry.
a spliff.
That takes him out of the conversation straight away.
4,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Wait a
He
Cancelo
got
minute.
put him in a
as
spliff. If that happened to Thiago, I would not put Thiago.
Okay,
Ah,
so guys,
don't you touch Cancelo. Cancelo has been great, except that spin. That's it. So you
guys,
can't take
give
him
you
out.
guys an update. This is the team so far, right?
Okay.
With this being the team so far, I think we all can confirm that Diaz is in.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a baller, man. You
For
can't
me,
lie about that.
Is he ahead of Rüdiger or Thiago
Yeah, he is.
Silva?
He is, man.
I think
he-
Rüdiger
Is
needs
he
to get him.
really?
Wait,
Let's get some comments, guys.
Right.
Guys in the comment section, let us know what you think.
for me, it's
Laporte.
Thiago Silva
Laporte.
and Diaz.
Someone said Pinnock from Brentford.
Nah.
Nah.
Let's not get
edgy.
excited. No, let's not get that out. Get that
Yeah,
here. Get out
that's
of
too
here.
giddy right there. That's too giddy, bro. Come on.
Thiago.
Yeah,
Silva?
Thiago and Diaz for me.
Rüdiger.
Who do you think?
I personally don't think you could put Thiago. I think he hasn't played enough games for him.
Yes.
Even though he's played good when he has played, I don't think you should put him in. I think it's either Rüdiger or Aspi or Diaz. I think is one of them.
Listen, do we all agree Rüdiger gets in the team? Do we all
I'm
agree?
putting
Yeah.
Rüdiger and Diaz. I'm putting Rüdiger and Diaz.
I say Rüdiger and Diaz as well, you know.
I think Aspi's been very solid.
I put
Okay.
Aspi as well,
Let's
but then you
put
can't
it to a
ignore
vote.
Diaz.
Let's put it to a vote, guys. I'm changing from Trevor Challenge, but I'll go Rüdiger Diaz. What do you guys
Mhm.
want?
Same.
Rüdiger Diaz.
Did it go? It's really good Diaz. Then there's no point.
Yeah, really good Diaz.
Yeah, because Darren voted for that as well, but his internet is McDonald's internet.
So Rüdiger and Diaz. Let's get Darren back in here. What's going on with his thing? Oh, he's not back yet. Yeah. So why Rüdiger over all the other Chelsea defenders?
I think he
He's been
commands that
solid.
back line. Yeah, and he commands that back
And
line.
available. I think he's the only one who played all 7 games, if I'm not
All
mistaken.
games since Tuchel came in.
Yeah, because here's the thing: the first 7 games, Chalobah started at Palace, but then went back on the bench. Silva just played played the second half against Liverpool, then started the next game, I think, against Tottenham. But Rüdiger has just started every single Chelsea game. I think he's been their best defender on form to
100%.
start the season. So it has to be him. With City, though, as much as I want to hate, me personally, I think Laporte is a better defender than Diaz. But on form, I would say Rúben Diaz definitely would get him.
Yeah,
Laporte
is, but he's
Put
very moody.
Rüdiger left centre back. That's how it should be.
At the moment, Diaz is left because he's left-footed.
No, Diaz can play both sides though.
Is Rüdiger not left-footed?
He's not left-footed, but he's best on the left. Rüdiger,
Yeah.
he says
And
himself
Diaz
prefers
plays on the right hand side for One City.
You don't have to switch them. That's just aesthetics, though. So we move on.
Okay. Yeah. Next, the left back. Can we get honorable mentions before we go? Because we know Cancelo's clear, but at the moment,
No, he's not.
Cancelo,
Come on, look at the faces. He is.
bro. We
No,
know
he's not.
Cancelo's clear. This season, Cancelo has a team that has, I think, 5 clean sheets. He's assisted in some of these games also. He's been man of the match in some of their games, and this is a team that scores goals left, right, and center.
Who did they play against? They played against Arsenal. They played against. They didn't play any of the big boys. The only big boys they played was Liverpool, and they conceded 2.
They
And
lost.
Cancelo
We played Chelsea. We played Chelsea. Didn't concede.
Okay. I'm going. Relax. I'm gonna go there.
The only big
Chill out.
team to play
They
Man
played
City and win
Chelsea,
this
obviously
season
they
is
won
Spurs,
1-0.
so I'll have that, thanks.
That was a good performance. They lost to Spurs. Thank you, Alan. And they
Someone
drew
saying
with
Marcus
Southampton.
Alonso.
Yes, that was my vote as well.
That's a wing back. He's not a wing back.
Bro,
But
but
he-
listen,
No,
he
no,
had
no,
he
still
had the
counts.
best start to the
Still
season
counts.
as a left back, bro.
Alonso has been different gravy for me.
Wait a minute. You're saying Alonso has been better than Cancelo?
On
Yeah.
form, not as a player.
form.
As a player, I'm taking Cancelo tomorrow. But on form, Alonso's better.
Alonso's been amazing this season. I don't know why. Chelsea fans
Cancelo's
deserve
been
it.
amazing.
you know
It's
what?
just the
I'll
Liverpool
What games
game.
are we watching here?
I'll be honest. Alonso does probably deserve a shout in terms of the start of the Premier League. He's kept Chilwell at bay because of his performances.
Yeah.
I
The
forgot about
Tottenham game,
Chilwell.
he got assist. The first game of the season, he got a goal, deadlock. Like, he's been important for quite a few of the Premier League games.
Yeah.
Chelsea fans we won't shout about him because we know he doesn't do certain stuff, and we always eventually get frustrated with him. Hence why you won't see me shouting his name.
Yeah.
However, obviously, for this purpose of conversation, that he has been good this sort of start, but I wouldn't personally put him above Cancelo, I'll be honest. And I can't think of any other left backs really. Well, and truly, there's not been any other.
Isn't it painful that the two guys that have been mentioned are not even very natural left backs? Like, one is a right back, one is a wing back, and he plays attacking, and the actual natural left back. So
You know
what
why this
happened
is
to
an
this guy?
argument?
What's his
Because
name?
Robertson has
That
been
guy
shit.
from Spurs. Well, that guy from Spurs, what's his name? Rüdiger. What happened to him?
Rüdiger. Well,
Rüdiger
Rüdiger.
has been playing
Let's
well.
be honest.
What about
Rüdiger.
Hugh Wizzy, guys? Hugh Wizzy for Brighton. He's sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cucurella.
Cucurella.
Yeah, Cucurella has
Yeah.
been decent. Yo, what's happened to Luke Shaw? Bill, what's happened to Luke Shaw? I say he's the best left back in the world last season. Where's he gone?
He fell off quick, eh?
Move on. Move on.
Okay, so guys, Alonso or Cancelo? I
Alonso.
vote for Cancelo. What do you
I'd go
guys
with
think?
I
Alonso.
vote Alonso.
Alonso.
Okay, you guys are
Cancelo.
the anti-city agenda.
There's haters here. There's haters
Just so
here.
you guys know, I was so sure that we were gonna go Cancelo. I even put him in the art.
No, some can't say Cancelo.
Bro, I hate Chelsea as well. What makes you think I like Chelsea? I grew up with the Gerrard Lampard wars. I can't stand Chelsea. But
Yeah.
Alonso has been incredible this season.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
gotta
how
respect
it-
Alonso.
Guys, the next question is, I don't think there's enough midfielders who actually stand out this season where I feel like we should go 4-4-2.
Bernardo Silva.
4-3-3.
No, there's a lot of midfielders who played well.
I think there's the formation with two strikers, a right winger and a left winger, and two center mids. What do you guys think?
So you want one DM and one CAM basically.
No, just two center mids. Whatever.
Okay.
Oh,
What do you
wow.
guys think about that? Because I think there's a lot of people who deserve shouts on the left wing and the right wing, and not as many that deserve shouts in the midfield.
Yeah, I guess
No?
so. We could do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, enough said. So first, let's get started with the right mid. Who's been the best right?
Mo Salah, I mean.
No,
Yeah,
but
there's-
I'm gonna count Mo Salah.
No, that's a winger. Isn't that a winger?
No, but I'm gonna count Mo Salah as a striker. Fair?
Excuse me, he's not
As
a
a
winger.
striker?
You say that just so it suits your agenda. Look at his
No,
feet, man.
I'm saying he's into a winger. I
No,
wouldn't put him in the wings. What formation are we using?
In this formation, let's just do 4-3-3. Keep it simple, because then we're gonna confuse ourselves.
Yeah,
Let's
full
do
Yeah,
4-3-3.
because Mo Salah will take striker and best winger in the league.
He'll be both.
Either
He's
side for me.
the best player
Just
in the
keep
league.
it 4-3-3.
Okay, let's just go back to 4-3-3. I messed things up by
But are you laughing at Mo Salah being the best in the league? You love it.
What, this season? He's definitely the best player in the league.
I even tweeted that. I don't know if you saw that, Hassan, that I have given up on my agenda. I used to have an agenda against him.
Yeah.
He's
I
beaten it out
think
of
Best
me.
player on,
I think
you could
everybody's
literally
given
argue
up
best
with
player
their
on earth
agenda,
right
man.
now as well.
Is
After
inevitable.
everyone
So are we gonna do two
everyone-
CDMs? What is everyone doing for the midfield?
No,
Just
not to.
three. Just
I say
Two
we just
attacking,
freestyle,
put two
any
CMs.
midfielders in there. Put any
You know what?
midfielders
That's
in there.
actually smart, Igal. 3 CDMs. I mean, sorry, 2 CDMs and 1 midfielder, because I think 2 CDMs have stood out this entire season. And a midfielder has. Oh shit! This is gonna be so hard, bro.
So you have to pick 3 midfielders.
Just
Their
three
position is a fluid system. Any of them can play anywhere. So this
Yeah.
is what's left.
That's
What are you guys putting in there? I need one candidate from every single person right now.
Bernardo
think
Silva.
one-
The,
guy
the
who
first
has
name
to-
that comes into my head,
Kovačić.
yeah, I
Look,
can't
who?
lie, Kovačić probably
Kovačić
deserves to
has
be
to
in
be
there.
in there.
Yeah, he
Mine-
has to.
Mine's Bernardo Silva.
Okay.
You know who I think the only correct answer for this 3 is Kovačić, Pogba. No, not Pogba, because Pogba just listen.
No, Pogba has to be in.
Why not?
Listen, wait,
Pogba
one
has
sec,
to be
one
in.
sec, wait.
Fabinho's
He
in
started
there.
the first 3 games well, but after that he's dropped off.
Yeah,
If we're
he's
being
gone down,
completely
man.
honest. And
7
the 3
assists.
games
He's
he's
got
played
the
well.
most
One sec. The 3 games he's played well, he's played left wing. So argue for him left wing. Don't argue for him now.
What
When
about
it comes
Decore?
to- Listen, here's my 3. Okay, I'm gonna say Fabinho, Kovačić, Bernardo Silva. Those 3.
What about Decore?
Nah,
come on,
listen,
man.
he's had 1 good game against United. They
Nah,
lost
it's
3
not
to
been.
Villa,
It's not
man.
been one
He
game.
got
I can't
overrun
lie.
in midfield.
That's cap. That's cap. He hasn't had
It's
one
not been
good
one
game.
game. I can't even lie.
I think what Hussain said, if you think about it, yeah, I don't see any 3 who've performed more than those guys. There might be shouts, but if anybody comes with another 3, I think then I'll be surprised. Those Kovačić and Fabinho and Silva have been consistent.
Yo,
Forget about the system,
Pogba
good one
has been
game.
better than all
Has
of them.
Bernardo
What
been
Pog-
consistent?
What?
I don't think he was that.
But he didn't
ready at the
bench.
start.
Darren, not gonna lie, this season, yeah, I won't even lie.
At the start.
Pogba
at the
has
start.
had
Wait,
Pogba has had numerous 8 out of 10 performances this season already.
wait, Egal.
Egal, here's my thing.
Pogba, I'm a
Pogba
Pogba
played
fan, 1
left
second.
wing, bro.
Wait,
Pogba's best games have been on the left wing. He has not been a midfielder in his best game.
Alonso play left back. Alonso play left back.
Pogba started amazing.
Listen,
He hasn't
Listen,
performed
there's
in
a
the last
difference
3 or
between
4
left wing
games.
back and left back, and there's a difference between left winger and midfielder. That's a massive difference. That's my thing. If you want to put Pogba left wing, I will support that 100%. But in
Me too.
midfield,
I will support that because there's nobody
in
who's been better.
midfield, I genuinely think it's those 3. I have to say Fabinho, Kovačić, because when you look at Chelsea, Jorginho and Kante have been out for a few games, so we can't put them. With City as well, the one consistent performer in midfield has been Bernardo Silva. And DM, it has to be Fabinho, the guy who's played all 7 games and played good in all of them.
Can
So
I
it has-
ask
I
you
think-
guys though? Can I ask you guys what did Bernardo Silva do in the first 3 games for City?
Wait, what do you mean the first 3
Your
games?
first 3 games of the Premier League. What did Bernardo do? Because you lot are saying this is why I'm not going for Bernardo Silva because
do you know
you
what?
lot
This
are
is the
saying
thing.
Bernardo Silva, but this guy didn't play the first game. The second game he was not one of the he was not even 4th or 5th best attacker in that team or midfielder.
I
the
think
Arsenal game he also didn't.
So
do
Kovačić
much.
is in,
So
no matter what.
the first 3 games.
Yes.
What did Bernardo Silva do? You lot tell me.
I can explain to you. The Spurs one, he didn't play, but the rest of the games, this is why everybody has been raving about Rodri, and I told people to be careful. Bernardo Silva has been dropping. He drops and helps.
Yeah.
The work he's been doing, that's why Pep has been coming on every game after he played and say, this guy, whoever gets him next, you've got a talented player because he can defend and attack. He has actually been grafting a lot. So that's why I'm giving him his flowers. And right now, even if you speak out of all those games, apart from Kovačić and maybe Fabinho, and apart from who, there's nobody else in midfield who's doing anything. De Bruyne has been shit. Thiago Silva is not there. So it's only the Spurs game where he came in, they brought him the second half, and it was already too late. But every game Bernardo Silva has played, we haven't lost because of him.
Look, fair enough. I do hear the point about him pressing because I know even from when you lot faced us in the Champions League final, Pep uses Bernardo. We know he's been able to play in the middle.
No, he took him out. He didn't play him. He benched him.
But I mean, he comes on and he works. He's a workhorse now. He, on top of his ability on the ball, he works so much in the midfield. However, we all know Bernardo Silva at his best is when he's offering stuff going forward. That one
Bernardo
season
Silva's
when he was
best on the
scoring
left wing.
goals, that's when he was dangerous.
Bernardo Silva's
As of
best on
right
the right
now,
wing.
yeah, the
Who's
midfield.
he?
He's
I
not,
know
he's
you lot
not,
might
he's
not
not.
agree, but I'm honestly trying to look at some of these Everton games, and Decore has been a big
Big
part
up
of
to him.
Everton being where they are. Because you can't tell me Richarlison's the one doing it. He ain't done piss all. It's maybe Damari Gray and Calvert-Lewin here and there. The next guy is Decore.
But you know,
He's in the midfield. He's
you can make
doing
an
all the
argument for
defensive
Townsend
work.
for Everton. He's done just
Yeah,
as good.
Yeah, so that's what Townsend has
Yeah,
carried the
but
team.
Townsend only came in the past few games. This is what I mean. You lot need to remember
Gallagher,
the
no.
whole 7 games.
Gallagher is just a name people throw out there to look like they know ball. Forget it.
Look,
Listen, here's the thing. Here's my thing. Darren, who have Everton played this season? Tell me.
They've played Southampton, who have taken points off a lot of teams. They've played, fair enough, Leeds. They then played Brighton, who are 4th place or 5th place. Whatever. Burnley, Aston
Yo.
Villa, who's also a good team. They
First
beat
tough
them.
test,
They
they lose
lost to them.
3-0. They played
Norwich,
Norwich.
fair enough. And
Okay.
then United.
Exactly. So
It's
they
a
played all the
pretty-
shit
pretty-
teams in the league and Aston Villa.
And United.
Oh man, Man
Can I-
United.
can I-
shit
can I
team,
get-
yeah.
can I-
So Aston Villa, the first tough test they had, they lost 3-0. Norwich, if us six make a team, we'll beat Norwich. Just say it as it is. Norwich are going down already. They're down already. They're in the championship next
Southampton
season,
isn't a
guaranteed.
shit team. Southampton
Listen,
isn't a shit team.
Burnley are in the relegation zone as well. Brighton, fair enough, but Brighton at the start weren't that amazing as well. They drew away to Leeds, which is a poor result considering where Leeds are. They beat Southampton, and that's it. Like I don't see any of the results and go like, wow,
Where are
Everton have
Everton in the table
overperformed.
though? Where are Everton?
No,
in
but
the table?
Everton are yet to play Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal. Like that's 5 games they're gonna play in October, where you're gonna see them drop to 11.
That's fair, but regardless,
Oh, do you wanna hear-
they're still where
Yeah,
they are. You lot
do you
have
wanna
to
hear-
give them
do you wanna
credit
hear something
and look at the
interesting?
form. That's what we're doing today.
Yeah, do you wanna hear something? Let me tell you something.
What are you talking about?
Without Bernardo Silva, we lose the Chelsea game. Without
I agree
Bernardo
with
Silva,
Bernardo
we
Silva.
don't do anything in the Liverpool game. Without him, we don't lose. Every game is played. That's the reason why we're winning. De Bruyne and Gundogan in that midfield were losing games.
And
Their
let's
legs
be
are
honest,
gone. I'm
against
sorry.
Liverpool-
Okay, yo,
against
guys,
Liverpool,
guys,
it wasn't
let me just
Bernardo-
put
it
my
wasn't
foot down for a
De Bruyne.
second. I feel like this is the best midfield. But if you want to take,
Nah,
but if you want to take
Pogba
Pogba
can't be
out and put Bernardo Silva in, that
Yes.
just resolves everything and we can move on.
Pogba can be a left winger. We can give him that.
Pogba left wing.
What has
Now
Bernardo,
take
okay,
Pogba.
I don't know. Someone tell me what has Bernardo Silva done the first 3 games. I have no
Nabil, can I
idea.
ask you a
That's what I've been
question?
trying to tell
Can I
you
ask you a
that, but
question
they're
as
not
a
hearing
United
it, man.
fan?
Well, that's the
As a
same thing
United
for
fan,
Pogba.
Nabil, be honest. Be honest. Has Pogba not played his better games on the left wing? Honestly speaking.
Yes, okay, yeah, but he's still a
But
midfielder.
I'm
though.
gonna put him left wing. I'm not saying keep him out of the team. I'm
That's the
putting
same thing.
he's not
He's
getting in
a
over
left
Saint
winger. That's
Maximin.
better.
He's not getting in over St. Maximin.
Yes, he is.
Ah, come on, no.
Oh,
Get,
so
get,
Matt,
get.
what is people's thing about Maximin being this well?
I love Alan. I love Alan.
What is this?
Go on, Alan. Go on, Alan.
What is giving this to Maximin? Everyone thinks he's a well beater.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He's a moment merchant. He's a moment.
All the gear, no idea. He gets there and he just flaps and stuff like that. I haven't seen him. No, that's the thing. I just don't understand what people's fascination is with him being all beating, all powerful.
I'm putting
player.
Pogba as a left wing. I'm putting Pogba as a left
Okay,
wing.
guys,
This team.
Inconsistent as anything.
But can I just
Call
say,
him.
yeah,
Is he
can
overrated?
Who?
I would say I agree with Miguel. I think St. Maximin's been phenomenal this season. He's contributed every single game with a goal or assist. I think he has like 6 or 7 GA already. And he's been single-handedly carrying that Newcastle attack. So
Well,
That's
and-
the same for Son.
But
6 or 7
guys,
goals
can I
since
just
he's
say,
come to
yeah,
Spurs.
before you lot
Son
carry on
doesn't have
with
the
the
same
winger,
numbers. I'm pretty sure
before
Son
you lot
doesn't
carry
have
on
the
with
numbers.
before you lot carry on with the winger conversation, the last thing I'll say for the Curry, yeah, because I'm the only
Yeah,
one
this
trying to
guy
push him
loves
up,
the
yeah.
Curry.
I'm gonna just say, in the 7 games, no, just hear me out. In the 7 games played, he has 2 goals and 4 assists. That's 6 goal involvements in 7 games. If you lot are trying to overlook that and say this shit games, then fair enough, innit? But I don't see a midfielder. Which other midfielders doing that? You don't tell me in the Premier League so far.
Can I
Which
ask?
other midfielders doing that?
Can I ask something? Do you guys go based on stats or you go based on talent?
No, but
and
it's not
eyes?
stats because if you look at each of the games, he's scoring
Okay,
or
so
he's
just to come
assisting,
back at you with
and
that,
he's a
Decore has got good stats, but he hasn't played against any high opposition.
That's
Bernardo
fair enough.
Bernardo Silva against Liverpool controlled that game for most of it.
He went
It
away
wasn't
to
great
Anfield
against
and away to
Bernardo
Stamford
Silva.
Bridge.
And look, he made Kante look average. You don't
And that's
forget he
against-
made
that's against
Kante look
the
average.
opposition.
And the
One
thing
second,
is,
guys.
the
Nabil's
thing is,
trying to
I
jump
do
in here.
completely hear your lot's arguments, yeah. But this is why I mentioned again the first 3 games.
Okay, guys.
Like you have
Everyone
to consider
vote.
that
Everyone
part as well.
vote.
But go on.
Pogba, Bernardo Silva, or Decore. Which one
What
gets
about
in?
Kante?
For
What
me,
about Kante?
Kante's
Nah,
not.
he hasn't
No,
played enough.
Kante's very played.
Nah.
So I go Pogba. Nabil, what are you going for?
What? Just one player for now.
Out of the 3.
Because the other
Oh,
2
my-
have already been solidified.
I think my 3 would be Kova, it would be Decore, and it would be I'll put Pogba. I'll put Pogba in it.
Okay. What about yourself, Patrick?
Yeah, actually, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Wait, it wouldn't work.
Don't worry.
I won't be
okay.
biased. I won't be biased. I'll take out Pogba and I'll put in Fabinho.
Okay, so you're putting in.
So Decore he put in there.
He put in Decore over
Yeah, it was the
Pogba.
extra guy. Yeah.
So we have one Pogba, one Decore. Patrick, who you going with?
I think I'm going to go with Kovačić and Fabinho and Bernardo Silva.
Okay, Alan.
My three. That's my three.
Okay, Hussam.
Same. Kovačić, Fabinho, Bernardo Silva.
Okay, so there's no
Look
point
at
of
Darren's.
That's it. It's done.
These lot are ignoring Bernardo's invisible first 3 games, but you know.
There you go. So that's the midfield.
The way I see
Come
it,
on,
it's the 7
Darren.
games for judging.
Invisible fucking hell.
Decore 6 goal involvements in 7 games, as opposed to Bernardo's
Yeah, I can't
3
like
games.
I
against
personally,
top teams.
I had
But
Decore.
fair enough.
I tried to put Decore in the conversation. They didn't want to have it, so I just kept it moving.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
So wait,
It's
it's
all right.
Decore, if you're watching
And
this,
it's a
get this
City
man
fan
a
as
shirt.
well. Same.
Get
Okay,
this man a shirt, please.
Guys, can
Darren,
we just
look,
keep it
the
moving?
next international break, after
Guys.
Everton play the big teams, if he does what he does, then we're all going to put Decore in the team of the season, all of us. But here's my thing. We can't ignore Bernardo Silva going away to Stamford Bridge, going away to Anfield, performing like he does, because Decore did it against Norwich and Southampton and United. Like,
So
we're
2
talking about
games out of
upper
the 7.
echelon of football clubs here.
And then when
2
Aston
games
Villa
out of
came
7.
knocking, and when
No, Norwich was also
Decore
balling in other
let's be
teams, man.
Norwich. Come on, man.
Norwich, come on, Darren.
Okay,
Darren, if me and you made the team right now, we would beat Norwich. Come
guys,
on, man.
is Rafinha getting over Salah? I don't think so. Unfortunately, Rafinha Tim does not get in.
No,
Come on.
If
come on.
anyone is
There's
going
no
to put
vote.
an
There's no vote
argument,
for that. There's no
if
vote.
anyone is gonna put an argument, just argue for someone over Salah. I'm leaving the stream right now. This is stop capping. Stop capping.
Okay, so
Anybody
right
Best
wing,
player in the league gets in there. Mo Salah
Right
right
wing?
wing. Done.
guys, we're gonna keep right wing very short. Right wing, Mo Salah, we keep it moving. Literally 5
Done.
seconds.
Townsend.
Salah.
Townsend. I'm joking.
Look at this guy, bro. Look at Patrick. Patrick, man just said Townsend with a straight face.
No, man, it's too much
Lucas
for Salah. There's
Moura.
nothing you can do. Nothing
Okay.
you can do.
Now, the left wing is a lot more complicated because you have Gray, you have Saint Maximin, you have Ben Rama, you have so
Pogba.
many guys. Son,
Pogba.
there's so many guys.
You even have
Mane, Pogba.
Yeah, Mane.
Yep. So what are
Salah.
we saying? You got Smith Rowe. You got so many guys. Let's go. What are we saying?
I'm putting Pogba.
I think it's down to
Notice how he's
3.
not in Smith Rowe like we would have noticed. Did everyone notice
Well,
that?
the advice is probably down to 3. It's either Gray, Saint Maximin, or Pogba. I think. if we're
No,
being
I
biased.
think it's down to Mane or Pogba. Because Mane scored 5 goals, if I'm not mistaken.
Money was dead this season. You have to go based on your expectations of the player.
Listen,
not based on
I have made my vote already. I said Pogba goes left wing because that's where he's performed his best. So I'm putting
Yeah.
Pogba left wing.
Pogba.
Okay, what about you, Alan?
Are we saying
not-
Pogba is the best
No,
left winger
no.
in the Premier League?
No.
Well, the games he's played,
No,
he's
the
been playing
best
at the
left
left.
winger this season
wait,
has been
hold on,
Saint
hold on, hold
Maximin.
on. Can I just get something straight real quick here? We're not doing this, the games he's played. We're looking at all 7 games.
Right.
You
Yep.
lot did this with Decore, the last one. I'll allow it. Bernardo Silva's been good. I'll give it to you. But this one, please, don't just go off of the 2-3 games Pogba play left wing. It's got to be all the games so far this season. There's 7 games played.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
actual
Demar
I think
Gray is
Labine will
out.
correct me
Let's
if I'm
be
wrong.
real.
I think Pogba played the left wing for probably 6 of the 7 games.
6? So the last game.
Yes, the only
Okay,
game he didn't
Everton
play left
game?
wing was when one of McFred was injured. That's it. The rest he played left wing.
Wait, let's
If I'm not
see
mistaken.
that.
So for me, the only shout as a Spurs fan I can give is Son, and I'll tell you for why. So he's been involved in pretty much everything to do with Spurs. Like anything to do with a goal or assist for Spurs, he's been the person who's contributed. He's pretty much carried that team
I forgot about
single-handedly.
Son.
In
Jesus
the
Christ,
front
I forgot
line,
about
in the
Son.
front line, that's done fuck all. Especially Harry Kane, who's done nothing. Who's been missing in
Fucking
action.
hell, Son.
Do you
Can I
know
tell you
the
in the
this?
City.
Saint Maximin.
the only person that I can put on the same level as him, or I think's done a really good job, who's been really good
Yo,
this season.
1 second,
is
Hussam,
Damari
you've been
Gray.
cut out. Hussam told TFT that Mane is finished. He's voting for him as.
I am not voting for him. We're
said
mentioning the
Pogba.
players in the conversation. Relax. I said Pogba's my vote. I'm actually gonna change it because you United fans don't deserve anything good on earth.
Son.
I'm
We're
gonna
changing
put
it to
Son.
Son.
Because
We're
he's
changing it to
convinced
Son.
me. Alan has convinced me because I think Son has actually been extremely underrated as well
Son's a good
this
shout
season.
too,
He's
so.
been very good.
But also, the other person that I would put in a shout with Son is the thing that, no, none of this is some maximum. No, get him at no. That's ridiculous. For me, it's either him, Son, or Damari Gray.
Yeah, great. I think
Damari Gray would
I'm gonna
be.
put Gray.
We'll get to Damari Gray. He's a good signing. We're gonna talk about signings another stream. I think that's where you talk about Damari Gray when you talk about signings. So we're saying left wing. We're putting. I'm saying Saint Maximin. You guys are saying Son. So Son is the guy that gets in. But
To Maximin,
I feel like
slightly
it's big
better
club
version
syndrome.
of Traore. That's what I see. I don't
I-
understand the hype of him.
I think if you look at Son's output, yes, it's very similar to what he's been doing the past couple of seasons. Where what Saint Maximin is doing, he's carrying a squad.
Yeah, but Son's carrying Spurs. Spurs, apart from 2/3
No,
of the
but
game against
Son-
Man
Son
City,
is doing that
Spurs and
because Kane is
apart from,
flopping.
hold on. Apart from 2/3 of a performance against Man City where we were good, and Aston Villa our first real performance, we've been shocking football-wise, and he has pretty much carried that team single-handedly to where we are.
That's
And-
true. We can't
And to
ignore
be
that.
fair,
You guys
Gary, he's not
perspective.
lying because, and you can't
Hey, you
say
should. Hey,
Kane's
Gal,
because Kane is flopping.
Yo, one
Miguel,
second.
that's
Let me
not
give you
a reason.
perspective. Saint Maximin played 90 minutes every single game in the Premier League this season, right? He has 2 goals, 3 assists, right?
Okay.
He has man of the match performances in 5 of those games.
And where are
Okay.
Newcastle?
And
Yeah.
Newcastle is still in relegation
Wait,
zone.
look at Son's then. Look at Son's in the Premier League
It's
then.
only
He played 6 games, 3 goals,
Okay,
1
let me
assist.
look at Sons.
And
It's
Son
3
didn't
goals,
play
one
all the
assist. That's the
games.
number.
And Gal, you got to remember as well, Son was like pretty much rushed back from injury because without Son, they weren't going to do
Exactly.
obviously, They didn't do anything against us anyway. But
I
they
haven't
needed
even-
Son
Okay,
against us.
Son
That
has-
was the problem.
Son
But he
has-
wasn't ready.
Son has 1 goal and 3 goals, 1 assist in 6 games, right?
Okay.
He's played 84 minutes against Arsenal, 90 minutes versus Spurs. Versus Man City. He's played 72 minutes versus Watford. He played. Where is it? Oh shit! I'm sorry. I was counting the international friendly. Let's start from the beginning. Last game he played 90 minutes. He played 90 minutes versus Arsenal. Got in those 2 games, got a goal and assist. Versus Chelsea, played 90 minutes, didn't do nothing. Versus
City
Watford,
scored.
First Watford played 80 minutes, got a goal, the winning goal. Versus Man City, got the winning goal. And then the other game was a Watford game where he played 72 minutes, where he didn't do anything in that game, but he was good. He got a 6.7 rating overall. I don't know if that means anything to you guys, but overall, if you look at the statistics, if you look at the layout and you look at where the 2 teams are and who's had a bigger impact, Son has had a bigger impact. But Saint Maximin has done more for his team.
But
Alan, how many winners has Son scored this season?
Against Man City, he scored the winner. He's got 2. I think he's got 2 winning goals. 2 winners. One
Two
of them
winning
was-
goals.
Watford,
and Alan
Man
as
City and
well,
Watford.
yeah. Hey, Gal, what you need to remember is I believe Saint Maximin hasn't had an injury so far this season, right? Son had an injury, then he was rushed back against Chelsea.
Yeah.
He played 90 minutes as well. He shouldn't have even played.
Okay,
What-
What
to be fair-
about the
I
stats?
love
What
this.
about the
I love
stats?
this. No United
fair,
players getting
be
in the
fair.
team. I fucking love this. bro.
Guys, can I tell you something? To be fair, let's look at Damari Gray's stats too. Because if we're gonna look at Saint
That's what I'm
Maximin's
saying.
game,
Damari
Yeah.
Gray.
Damari Gray, Damari Gray saved them a point versus Leeds. Damari Gray won them the game against Brighton. Damari Gray solidified the win versus Burnley. Damari Gray got the game-winning assist against Norwich to make it 2-0. So he has just been as good as
Igal will do anything to not get a Tottenham player in
Exactly.
there, but
And also
this is
look at the
why
caliber of teams
us
they're
four-
playing compared to Spurs.
us
Look at the
4
caliber
are
of
gonna
teams.
ruin your day because all of us 4 over here on this side has voted for Son. So no matter what you say, nothing's gonna change it.
and
Igal.
Igal,
You really
this
just
is
solidified
bad,
the
but
win
this-
against Norwich. Like as if Norwich was
Alan
never gonna
convinced
come
me.
back.
Alan has convinced me. So
Stop it!
Hey,
Okay,
Gal, you know what's
go
crazy?
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Gal, you
go
know
ahead.
what's crazy? Had you had voted for Decore, I might have heard it, but just now you mentioned all these small teams. Son has he's played against top teams and he's done it. So, I know where I'm swayed towards.
Yo, bun
So-
him, man. Yeah, anyways.
Look at Gal.
Tottenham player gets in on an Arsenal channel. Let's go, guys. Let's do this.
You see, this is how you know I'm a people's person.
okay,
Yes.
so Pogba first 9.
Show us the team. Show us the team.
I'll show you guys the team once I put the
Hey,
money.
Gal, how many Arsenal players are in there?
Zero.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It was fighting hard for Tomiyasu.
It was.
No, that wasn't even me. I wasn't fighting for Tomiyasu.
You were
I
talking
said it,
for
I said it.
Ramsdale, though. You mentioned his name. No.
He mentioned Emil Smith Rowe left wing as well. Like
Guys,
we
I'm
would
not
have
gonna lie to you guys.
Son going in.
Son's
Yeah.
going in, yes.
Okay.
Hi, Labil. No United players so far.
Okay.
Oh,
by
Ronaldo
the way-
striker. Ronaldo striker.
By the way, there's one striker. There's
We're making
just
it
before we
all
start on
right.
striker. 1 second. Let me write this down. What time is it? 5:43. 5. Okay, let's go. Michail Antonio. Nobody else.
I hear that. I hear that. It's either
Yeah.
Antonio
Michail Antonio
or
and
Vardy,
nobody else
but I
deserves
can't
it.
lie,
in my opinion.
Antonio probably gets it, man. I can't lie. He's,
So
Yeah,
Antonio-
unfortunately, the guy has been too good, hasn't he?
yo, he's
The
been.
man is
Guys, Antonio
literally,
didn't play the last
he's
three
literally
games,
the
I swear.
cover art of this video.
I
What-
swear
what-
Antonio
what-
didn't get in the last, didn't play the last 3 games, or it's just me.
Yeah.
No,
What about
he
me? What
did.
about Mr. Sue?
He got the winner.
suspended.
He got
He had
the
a red
winner.
card.
The game before
Habibi,
that.
he's not played the last 3 games.
What are you talking about? He has not played the last 3 games. He literally got the
got
winner.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna check it right now. I swear he
Yeah, he
hasn't
scored
played.
against Leeds. He scored
He
against
hasn't been as good as he was in the start, but at the start of the season, it was just that I don't think any other striker was scoring like him. So
Bro, he
Yeah,
just
he was in the-
scored. He just scored.
He's been
the
playing.
the
No,
winner
He didn't
against
score the
Leeds.
last game. He didn't score the last game. They lost. Only Bowen scored that game. And
Against-
then against who did they play before that? Against
I'm gonna check
Leeds,
right
they
now.
won. They
Oh
won
my
against
God. Are
Leeds.
you guys serious?
And
Are you-
Antonio
are we
scored
doing
that
this?
one. Put it this way.
Yes, we are, Igal. What do you mean? Are you serious?
Okay, let me explain. Let me explain Michail Antonio's value to West Ham and what he's done this season, because I don't think you guys realize how good he has been.
No,
like-
he's been sick, man. I think he's there.
Low-key, he's right. Low-key, he's right. Antonio probably gets in.
You know,
Yeah,
of
no,
course.
Wait,
nobody's
Antonio or
arguing.
Cristiano
Sam, have you
Ronaldo?
forgotten
What
his
about,
run
what about
before he got
Ronaldo?
red
What about
card?
Ronaldo?
Yeah, what
Okay,
about
No,
Ronaldo?
no.
in perspective, guys, the man has played 6 games in the Premier League this season.
5 goals.
Has 5 goals and 3
3
assists as a
assists.
striker.
8 goal involvements.
Listen, that's
You lot
bad.
wanted
That's
to,
bad.
you lot
That's
wanted
bad.
to ignore that when I said it for Decore, but you can't ignore it for a
Nah,
striker.
but West Ham have listen, come on. Don't compare a midfielder to a striker and shit. Like, if the Everton striker had gotten good numbers, we would have like involved him. Here's the thing.
I'm joking.
This is going towards like no United players in the 11, which makes me absolutely injected, which I'm very proud of.
Yo, people
So
are
listen.
saying Vardy. People are saying Vardy.
Nah,
Vardy
Antonio,
is
nah,
not
Antonio.
but Leicester have been
Antonio.
shit. But Leicester have been shit though. That's the problem.
Oh,
but
Just saying Antonio.
Bruno.
Yo, holy shit. Vardy has 6 goals, 1 assist. I didn't even
Yeah.
realize.
He's been.
I like how
getting
he said
them
holy
penalties,
shit.
innit?
Like that's a shock.
No, I didn't know that. Like, I did not know that.
Yo, yeah,
Yeah, he's only
Vardy's
just
been
come
getting
good.
goals, man.
The
They're
first-
just
the
not.
first-
But we're not talking about performance here. We're talking about
No wonder
performance.
LeBill's killing it in fantasy right now. Yo,
Vardy
you're
gets
killing it in
goals,
that
man.
league. Because you have Antonio, and this
I
guy's
don't
been
have
on
Vardy.
fire.
I don't
What?
have Vardy. I don't have Vardy.
No, yeah, that's true.
He has Salah captain, which is what you need to do.
There you
Anyway,
go.
listen.
So it's Antonio, right?
Antonio, I'm going.
Antonio. Antonio.
Antonio.
Lukaku, brilliant start to the season, but 3 goals in 6 games. He's dropped off the last 3 games.
Yeah,
it's
he's
fair to
dropping
say.
off.
Doesn't show up in big games. Doesn't show up in big games.
Is it
Look,
starting,
I'll
wait,
be
Darren,
real,
is
yeah.
it- is it starting to
Lukaku-
worry you that he doesn't score against the big teams? Exclude Arsenal, they're not a big team. But
Yeah. No,
No, we let's include Arsenal
no, no,
too.
but I'll
He
be
failed
honest,
to
yeah.
score in that game.
No, but I'll be honest. For right now, I'm not worried because Lukaku's job is to just add about 20-ish goals to Chelsea in a season.
Oh,
And
against the small teams?
without the big teams, I still feel confident he can do that. In regard to performing in big games, I don't really care because I feel like that's a Chelsea thing and we can do that with or without Lukaku.
Let me show you guys the
We've
team.
proven that before last season. You know what I mean? Champions of Europe. Let me not say it again, but you know, we don't need Lukaku.
You're gonna
for big
if you
games.
say
That's
some
up
stuff
to
like that,
Chelsea.
we know what's gonna happen.
So-
Anyways,
Guys, can I suggest something? Can I suggest we remove Son and put Vardy?
no. Vardy's a striker, so if anyone he goes,
You can't- look at Sam. Look at Sam. This guy's stop being a hypocrite, Sam. You said
Bro, how am I being a hypocrite? I'm just
said
thinking
Pogba
of it in my head.
the left winger. You can't put him in the midfield. Now you're saying put Vardy on the wing. Come on, man.
Listen, he could probably run the channel.
No, you can't.
Guys, honestly, we should be moving Bernardo Silva out there, man. I just don't.
Yeah,
feel
I don't know how.
So you're
Man.
so Darren,
He
you're
played-
removing Bernardo Silva for who? If it's Decore, I
For
disagree.
Decore.
Nah.
You know what? Let's remove Kovačić for Decore. Let's do that.
No, bro.
Yeah, I agree. Let's remove
Yes,
Kovačić
let's
for
do that.
Decore.
Throughout the whole. See, look. This is why I'm not being biased. I promise you. Kovačić has played throughout. He's been there from the first game all the way. You cannot tell me the same thing for Bernardo Silva. Decore has also been there from the first game.
But Kante won the Spurs game. Kante is the one who changed the Spurs game. Kovačić just playing shit.
Guys, not gonna lie, this is probably a fairly accurate team. I swear to God.
Wait, which game was Kovačić
team,
shit?
he would be in the team. He would be in the team. He was playing for a 6 club.
Okay, that's a good team. Let's post it, Igao. That's a good team.
Yeah, it's a good team.
Yeah.
Bernardo shouldn't be in there, but yeah, it's a good team. I'll give you that.
So,
I'm sorry,
everyone happy with this team?
Yeah.
Okay, if everyone could make one change, what would it be, Patrick?
The left back. I'm still not happy with the left back.
Yeah. Okay, what about you, Alan?
If I was to make a change, it would be Kovačić out. It would be Kovačić out. No, joking. I wouldn't change the team. I think that's a pretty decent team, to be fair. Actually, no. Actually, Rüdiger out and Silva in. I just think Silva's a much better defender, and he's the one who makes Chelsea look good, better at the back. I know he hasn't played all the games, but it would be Silva.
Fair enough.
Okay, what about yourself, Hussam?
I genuinely wouldn't change a damn thing. I think every single player deserves to be in there, all of them. So I wouldn't take out anyone.
No, Gal, man, make them answer.
Some of the people have dropped off the last 3 games as well. If we were to do this team 3 weeks ago, Lukaku would be the striker. If we were to do this 3 weeks ago, Pogba would be in midfield. But like you see, the last 3-4 games can change people's opinions because it's more data for you to analyze what's actually going on. So when it comes to like Kovačić, he's been there the entire time. Fabinho as well has been there the entire time. Bernardo Silva has been there for the last 6 games in the Premier League.
No, he hasn't. That's not true. I literally told you guys earlier he hasn't.
Bro, I don't look at stats for a workhorse midfielder. Do you look at stats for Jordan Henderson? You don't.
Nah, it's not even a stats thing. Look at the second game and tell me if Bernardo Silva was even the 5th, 6th, or 7th best player in that team.
He was the best player for City against Liverpool away at Anfield, the hardest game in the day.
One game. Look at this.
Can we make a deal? If you want Bernardo Silva removed, you remove Alonso, put Cancelo, you remove Bernardo Silva and put Decore.
I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that.
He's getting out Decore.
So we're making trades now for Decore. Why? I don't know why.
Let's just allow it.
Just a second, yeah. Look, we don't have to put Decore in there, but let me just make the argument, yeah. And I'll go game by game just for you lot to see, because you lot think I got this. What reason do I have to big up Decore? I have no allegiances to him. But look, the last game, he gets an assist. You lot remember the Man U game where Townsend did the C?
Yes.
Decore helped that. He gave that good ball to Townsend to finish. That was the last game. The game before that, let's see, against
Let me just stop you there. Just before we drop on the hour, I wanted to show you guys my combined 11 for the flops of the season so far. And as you can see, many Spurs players have made their entrance.
That's a shocker.
So Kane, Sancho, Martial up top, midfield of Fred, Xhaka, and Ndombele, back 4 and goalkeeper combined of Emerson, Soyuncu, Varane, Shaw, and Peter Schmeichel. No, his son. There you go, Kasper Schmeichel. Let's go. That's the team that I think is
one Arsenal
Spurs players in there, you know.
Only one Arsenal player.
Yeah, only one Arsenal player because the rest of the players have not been that bad.
What, you top of the table, are you?
Immediate substitution. Take Varane out.
They actually have to be
Leno. No. Egal. You're not getting away with this. Listen, the guy that Lukaku took away his virginity, you need to put instead of Varane because that was just absolutely mental.
And Leno in goal.
Yeah.
Leno in goal as well. Leno has been worse than Schmeichel. Leno in goal. Center back, it has to be the what's the the guy with the hair. Mari. Yes, that's the guy. And when it comes to midfield, you need to put. Listen, Ndombele has not been bad. This is cap.
He's hardly played. That's the thing. He's hardly played.
Ndombele had the worst game of a midfielder I have ever seen in my life, and I witnessed it live.
Against who?
Against Arsenal.
Oh, so just one game.
Oh my God, Igal. The manager had no midfielders. The manager had no midfielders. It was his tactics. What are you talking about? Ali was worse.
Okay, yo, guys. Surely,
Ali was worse than
Dele Ali.
Dele Ali
Put
should be
Ali
there
instead of
over
Ndombele.
Ndombele, to be fair.
Your bias.
Ali has
weird.
been
Dele Ali
trash.
should be there.
Dele Ali
Ali
should be
has
there
been
over Ndombele
trash.
any day. If you're going to get it right, Igal, get it right.
Get the right Tottenham player in there.
Seriously.
Oh, and Igao, can you throw in Nathan Ake in there, please? Just throw him in there and keep him in there.
who?
Nathan Ake, wow.
Oh, yeah, Nathan Ake, please keep him in there.
Remove Luke Shaw.
I
Put
threw his
Nathan
own
Ake.
player in there, you know, that's crazy.
Hey, let me just
Ake
add
is a
a little
flop,
light
to be
on
fair,
Varane
40
there.
mil.
Varane has been solid this season.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Put Nathan Ake.
Okay,
I don't know.
guys, let's just do this quickly. Because this is
In
you
goal,
guys
Brent
obviously
Leno. Everyone agrees? We all agree.
Yeah,
Put Leno.
Leno, yeah, Leno.
Yes. Put Leno on goal right now. Okay. Listen, centre backs Mari and Nathan Ake.
Yeah, thank you.
Mari and Nathan Ake. Left back. Who do we put left back?
Luke Shaw.
Fair to
Luke Shaw,
say
man.
Luke Shaw has been
Luke Shaw.
shit this season.
Yep.
Luke Shaw has been
I-
shit.
What about Robo? Robo has also been shit this season.
Yo, isn't it AKE?
Robo has been shit.
Patrick, small question. Honestly, answer me right now. Would you rather take a shit Robo or a good Luke Shaw?
Okay, shit, Robo. Okay, you're right.
Okay,
Last
there you go.
season,
So, put Luke
Last
Shaw.
season, I'm sure was better than Robertson.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Majority of
Okay,
last
who's
season.
right back?
From
Chambers.
Who's
January.
right back? That's a good question.
One
Wan Bissaka, 100% Wan
What?
Bissaka.
Shut up, bro. This guy.
Wan Bissaka has been crap this season. Wallahi, he's
Nah,
been so
nah, come on,
shit.
Hussan, no. You don't
Bro, how is this biased? Tell me. He's actually been shit.
Why are you listening
No,
to him, Miguel? This guy's got agenda. He's just saying United players. He's gonna.
I don't have agenda. Kane,
Hussan, are you
Sancho
sure about
left
Wan
wing,
Bissaka?
Sancho
Bissaka has
left
been
wing.
okay. There's worse ones out there than
Sancho left wing.
Who?
Sancho left
Wait,
wing.
why is Bissaka in the team? Miguel, stop listening to this guy.
Who's worse, right?
Okay, so who's worse?
He's shit, that's why.
Emerson Royale.
Xhaka
That
has to
guy's
get in
terrible.
Have you
Emerson
noticed
Royale.
look how biased the Igal is? While everyone's talking, he goes and puts Spurs players in. Look how biased you are.
No, Dele Ali has been trash. He deserves to be
I've
there.
said that, but instantly it was quick for him to go and put the Spurs players.
Yes,
because it's just
he
on
put
his
Harry
brain.
Kane in there.
Spurs all the
He
time.
put Harry Kane in there without a discussion.
Harry Kane
So
deserves
has
to be there.
Sancho played on the left or on the right?
On the left.
left. He's
Bro, it
been on the
doesn't
left.
matter. Put him where you want. He's been shit anyway.
Agenda FC. This is a United agenda show. This is not even a.
Bro, no United
Actually, wait,
agenda. Come on.
wait. You know what? Yeah, I gotta put one Chelsea player in there. I can't even lie.
Who?
No. One of the Man U guys got to come out. Martial can come out because he's.
Yeah, Marcel has to come out there. Yeah, it's not fair. He hasn't played at all.
Yeah, Martial has been good. See,
Alright,
Nabil, no
bring-
agenda.
Bring
Okay,
Ziyech in
Ziyech.
there, man. He deserves to be there. bro.
Ziyech to the
Let's
left,
be real.
Sancho to the right.
To be fair,
Ziyech.
I agree with that. So Ziyech has been like for Ajax, he was amazing.
He's a
For
flop.
Chelsea's been a
He's
disappointment.
a flop.
I thought he was
He's
going to
a
come to
flop.
the Premier League and destroy everyone, but it's just not happened.
So who are we saying is the third midfielder next to Xhaka and Ali?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Who was
Yeah,
the
no,
guy
wait.
in there before Igal?
What?
You
Was it-
had a guy in there before. Who was it?
And Dembele.
No. There was
No,
a
the
third
other
guy.
guy.
You had.
Fred.
Nah, you wouldn't say
not
that.
Fred.
There's worse people than
everybody
Fred.
expects Fred to be shit, so not him. Somebody that's meant to be decent and they're flopping hard.
Bro, it's
Um,
Fred. I have to say it's
It
Fred.
might be
What about-
Saul.
What
If
about
not
Madison?
Saul, who else?
Madison.
No.
Nah,
Don't
he's
put
barely
Madison.
played.
Perez.
No.
Perez has been
Saul
shit.
hasn't played
Perez,
as well. You
Perez
can't.
has been
Saul
shit.
was a
Fred.
Perez.
It's Fred. Igal, it's Fred.
What about
Fred.
Perez? What about Perez? He's
Fred.
been
It
shit.
has to be Fred, surely.
Yeah,
It's
man,
not McTominay?
Fred still.
Bro, listen, Demarai Gray, who's 3'2", 110 pounds, pushed Fred out the way. So allow it. We cannot let him get away with that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
listen,
what are we saying?
Fred-
What are we saying?
Fred. Hey, look how many.
What about his partner? McTominay.
McTominay.
Yo,
Yeah,
have
that's
you
a
guys
good
seen the McMuffin tweet? Oh my god, I laughed.
Yes, I did. McDonald's tweeted him back.
Yeah, McDonald's tweeted him back. They're like, "Are you? What happened?" He's like, "Oh, I was talking about Scott McTominay." He said, "My McMuffin today was terrible." McDonald tweeted him back, said, "Do a survey, tell us what happened." And then he said, "Oh, I was talking about Manchester United and McTominay." They didn't respond. Anyways, yo, that's it for today, guys.
Igal, you have to post those teams on your Twitter, yeah? Post them. I'm ready to fight anyone. Wan-Bissaka has been the worst right back in the league this season. I don't argue with
What
whoever
have you
wants.
watched, mate? What have you watched?
Who's worse than him, Alan? Who's worse than him, Mr. United lover? Who's worse than him?
Emerson Royale's been dog shit.
Who's been worse than him?
Oh shit! My guy's saying Kieran Tierney and regular.
Bro, listen. Never listen to Prime footballing opinion. It's okay. Just...
A worse right back has been Royal.
Okay, Alan, can you answer me? Give me names.
I said Royal. Emerson Royal for Spurs. He hasn't done great. He's had one sort of decent performance against Villa since he's come in.
It's like his first game in a new league. Wan-Bissaka has been consistently.
Okay, what about Sancho? No, listen. What about Sancho?
Yo, what about Havertz?
Sancho's played 7, not 1.
Yo, I'm getting shy Havertz. Havertz. Has been Havertz.
Ooh, Havertz is a good shout, you know.
Havertz hasn't played as much though, has he? He's been dropped. Like Chelsea have rotated a lot.
Yeah, Havertz, put him as a first line.
Keep the team as it is. It's a good team. It's a good team. Just keep it as it is. There's no need to argue.
No, I'm saying take Fred out. Put Xhaka, Dele Alli, and Havertz in the midfield.
How? Oh my God, Gal, have you been watching United? You're putting in Wan-Bissaka's right back, but you don't.
No, because we know Fred is shit.
But can we make sure that he's shit?
If Nabil, who's a United fan, is saying put Fred, then we have to put Fred.
But then,
we have to put Fred. If it's that bad, put Fred.
You know who's the Chelsea player who should get in there? Mason Mount. That's who needs to be in the team.
No.
No. Mason Mount started the season.
No.
Hey guys, do you know the stat? Havertz since I think the last 18 months has only created one big chance in all competitions.
People are saying Havertz over Sancho.
No. Sancho has been poor. Havertz has to get in.
Now, according to Hussam, Sancho hasn't been poor. According to Hussam.
No, Sancho
has been underwhelming.
Well, you said it's a new league.
New league. I said for Emerson Royale, he's played one game. Come on.
Hussam, has Thiago played every game for Liverpool?
Is what?
Has Thiago played every game for Liverpool in the middle?
Thiago's been injured. How are you going to call him a bad player?
No, because I hadn't heard of him, so I just asked the question.
Can we also, Igao, next time can we make Hospital FC? Igao, can we make Hospital FC? Can we make Hospital FC, please?
Okay, what Hospital FC? I've never heard this before.
That's for the players that just spend their time injured, like Naby Keita, Thiago, De Bruyne.
No, but players who get injured. So okay, let's put De Bruyne then. He got injured.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. De Bruyne is captain in the Hospital FC.
Kill this guy. Come on, man. It's just injuries. But Sancho has played every game and has been shit. So
Team is the best left back in Hospital FC.
If we clear everything,
Firmino needs to go in there.
Who gets in?
Firmino has been injured, Alan. Look at this guy, bro. We have 2 United representatives on this panel. I swear
to God. Who's the goalkeeper?
Igal, why did you remove the entire team? We're happy with it.
I see it.
No, we're talking about Hospital FC. So, Labe, who's the keeper for Hospital FC?
What'd you say?
What are you doing right now? What are we doing?
Players that just get injured.
Oh, injury. He's in goal.
Oh, Hospital FC?
Right back has to be Pereira.
Yes.
Yeah.
Centre backs.
Matip.
Yeah.
First one in Hospital FC.
Eric Bailly.
Eric Bailly gets injured quite a lot as well.
Eric Bailly is the captain.
Want to bet Hospital FC by the time we're done? If they remain fit for the season, they win
Kieran Tierney's the left back.
Yeah, he is. Definitely.
Oh man. Who's the goalkeeper?
Lamptey is the right
back. Ricardo Pereira, correct?
Ricardo.
No, it's Lamptey.
Yeah.
No, Ricardo Pereira gets injured way more, man.
Yeah, right. Lamptey's only once. Yeah, Lamptey's only once.
For like 12 months. Since last year, he's been injured.
Yeah, Pereira is the guy who's
goalkeeper.
So who's keeper? Which
keeper is hard?
Oh, Fabianski.
No, Fabianski hasn't got injured.
No.
Ben Foster. He did get
if you want, we can
Nick Pope. Nick Pope. How long Nick Pope was?
Nick Pope got injured as well, to be fair. If you want, we can just put Tim Krul for the vibes anyway.
The CDM I know.
Midfield easy. Naby Keita first one.
Yeah, but Ndidi never finishes seasons with Leicester. He's always injured at the end.
If you go
Ndidi, Keita,
Partey needs to be in there. He's been injured.
And De Bruyne.
Partey. Yeah.
No, De Bruyne has to be in there.
Oh, Partey is the captain.
Partey gets injured a lot.
De Bruyne.
De
De Bruyne, yeah.
Okay. Right wing.
Who gets injured a lot? Is the right wing.
Pulisic, left wing.
Pulisic.
Oh yeah, Pulisic,
Pulisic, yes.
Hey, Antonio.
Leader of Injury FC.
Antonio.
No, Harry Kane, you can't beat Harry Kane. Does he? Harry Kane.
Antonio's always injured. That guy, you know they have to monitor him. He can't play.
No, but Kane. No,
does get
wait.
one injury a season, but
Wait.
I don't know.
Kane gets one injury a season, so why are we leaving him out?
Oh yes, right wing.
No, Antonio gets consistent injuries every year.
What about right winger?
It's called hamstring FC.
Yeah.
What about Martinelli? Martinelli never shows up. Martinelli.
Allison gets injured a lot too.
No, there's only
No. He gets injured like 2-3 games.
What about Martinelli? Martinelli, we've never seen him because he just gets injured.
Doesn't Ziyech get injured? Ziyech gets injured quite a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, it has to be Hakim.
He's had so many injuries in Chelsea.
Hakim
Ziyech.
Yeah.
Wait, Ziyech is always injured?
Yeah, he's had about 3 or 4 injuries at Chelsea in the small time.
Lads, I cannot lie. Hospital FC can still make the top 4.
No.
What do you mean? You see this Hospital FC we just made, yeah? If all of them stayed fit for a season, this team would win the league easily.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, thinking about it, yeah, that's like one of the best left backs. One of the best.
Listen, Matip and Bailly would be the greatest centre back partnership of all
We need
time.
to take Nick Pope. We need to take Nick Pope out and put in what's his name, Allison.
Bro, Allison gets injured. Like
come on! It was just one season for Allison, and it was just one.
Yeah, I think Pope gets injured. Tim Krul, to be fair, gets injured as well quite a bit.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to save this. This is funny. Hospital.
Now tweet it. Tweet
them.
I will.
Let's fight.
Enough said.
The City fans will come after me. That's our hero over there.
Antonio not make the team.
No, it's not Harry Kane. It's Antonio who gets more injured than Harry Kane.
Harry Kane gets an injury a season, literally every season for 2 months.
Antonio the same.
Antonio has breadsticks.
Okay, put out Ziyech then. Put out Ziyech. And put Kane, winger. No one gives a fuck.
Ziyech's got to be there. Since he's come to the Premier League, Ziyech's had about 3 or 4 injuries in about a season and a half.
That's
a good Hospital FC. But after removing Kane, I don't see them winning the league anymore.
Yeah, suddenly it's not a league winning thing.
What about like that? And I put Kane in for Pulisic.
Kane instead of Ziyech.
No, Pulisic is always in Hospital.
It's Hospital FC. It's not who's going to win you the league. Pulisic is injury prone, so Ziyech. So it's either Kane or Antonio, because Kane gets his injury every season.
Look at him not trying to get. For once, we're trying to put Spurs players in the team, and you don't want them in.
And Alan doesn't want it. You know what, Alan? If you wouldn't like United as much as you would, I wouldn't have done this. But he did. Kane put Kane in there.
If Hector Bellerin was still in the Premier League, he's in 100%.
He was put in there because I said it. So
if Hector Bellerin was still healthy, he's in. Yo,
okay,
guys,
that's a good team for Hospital FC.
To be fair, Hector Bellerin came in this team. They're definitely not winning the league anymore.
Nah,
no, Hospital FC wins the league. That's no cap.
Bellerin's not, so it doesn't matter. Bellerin's not in the Premier League anymore.
Okay, so what are we saying? Should we save this one or
yes,
save this one. Yeah, that's.
But move Partey to the Keita position just so people.
Who's the manager?
Switch Keita and Partey. So just put Partey and put Keita. What a manager who gets injured? I can't think of one, bro. Listen, if you want for pure shithousery reasons, manager Sean Dyche.
Thomas Tuchel. Remember, he had an ankle injury.
Who?
At PSG, Thomas Tuchel.
I don't know.
Oh.
No.
He had an ankle injury at PSG.
Hey, no, I can't lie. Do you know who looks?
You know who would be the best manager? Oli for this team.
Nah, but do you know who always looks injured? Steve Bruce. Steve Bruce looks like he has a broken nose.
No, because he's running. CP as well for sending in a super rated, and he runs a lot.
Lads, this team can cause issues. I'm looking at it.
Listen, this team wins the league. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I swear to God.
No, they can't because they just don't keep fit. So,
Alan, obviously, we're saying if they do keep fit, look at how strong that team is. Listen, look at that back 5, bro. Pope, Bailly, Matip, Pereira, Tierney.
But what are you saying? That ain't the best back 5 ever.
Bro, if they kept fit.
No,
that team is unstoppable.
Doesn't matter if they kept fit. That's not unstoppable.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Okay,
ask Flabil about Eric Bailly right now.
Yo, I'm gonna tweet out Hospital FC right now. But what should I tweet it? But look, we're gonna end this video right now, guys.
The backs are awful.
Big up to
everybody.
No,
they're not.
Big up to everybody. Don't
Mateo
go anywhere,
assisted a
guys.
goal against Tottenham in the Champions League final. Allow it.
Yo, guys, do me a favor. Check out Husam's channel. This is football. We're going to be going live about the Newcastle video after this video. In what time, Husam?
In 20 minutes.
In 20 minutes. Okay, guys. So, yeah, meet us there in 20 minutes. Shout out to everyone. This is called Biscuit FC, Hospital FC, whatever you want to call it.
Let's go, Biscuit FC. Big up CP, man.
I'm going to actually call it Biscuit FC. Anyways.
Yes, call it Biscuit
See you,
FC.
man. Respect, guys. See you, Alan. Everybody.
Yo, Patrick,
Good night.
don't go nowhere. Stay behind after the